Okay, so I'm going to cut myself another page to start, and our working page is 8 by 9.5. So let me open this up. We've got 9.5. I tell you, this paper is not square. Very disheartening. Okay. There's 9.5 by 8. I am really loving the convenience of that cutter. Okay, all right, so here is our next page. It sits like this, and just so you know, there's the top page of the page that's next to us is this. It's got this on it. So I was thinking we might do so. I'm just going to do a big pocket on this page because this page is pretty stinking wide. And you see this is a good color on these greens. So I was thinking this would be the top. Oh, I'm so sorry. And then I'm going to use this. I'm going to do 1/4 of an inch. What? Whoa. Okay, well, I guess I'm doing 3/8 of an inch on that one. I swear I had it in this one, it just jumped over. Oh, it's so hard to find good help these days. I can't even rely on myself. Oh, holy Hannah. All right, so now, and then I know I'm not going to want the pocket coming all the way up here. I'm just trying to, if I put that back behind there, it's going to make a nicer pocket, but it is going to leave less for me to get around on the other side, where if I put the pocket here and line it up with the colored paper, that will leave me more of a pocket. So I'm going to put my line right on to make where it would be right in line with the edge of the paper on both top and bottom here, so I know what I'm looking at. Because, you know, not all of this paper is straight. So that's gonna work. Let's see if I put that right there, back it off just a smidge, because I want to actually be on, yeah. Okay, I am going slightly to the inside, so slightly on this side of the two marks that I did. And it is going to give me a 1/4 of an inch. Okay, not much of one, but enough to catch. Now I am going to figure out how tall I want my pocket. So let's see. I think this is, let's see, it's 9.5, so 4.5, 4 1/4 would be about halfway. I'm thinking I'm gonna go just below half, because I like for the majority of the tag to hang out, but I also want it to look like somewhat of a substantial pocket. I think I'm going to have, see, this would be 4. This would be 1, 2, 3. I mean 3.5. This would be 3.5. This would be 4. And I think that's going to work. Well, about 4.5. 4.5. I think I'm going to like that. There's 1, 2, 3, 4.5. That's what I'm going to like the most, I do believe. I can use this cutter. There we go. And this, we're going to, and I tell ya, I think this would be a lot easier for me even if I put this underneath it. Yeah, because I want to get a nice edge on this. And mark that right where I want to cut it. The only thing with these guillotine cutters that I have to, I was being very mindful of after I made a mistake, is you've got to lift this lever up high enough so that it is a straight line across, and that your paper is not actually going up against the blade, yet not getting straight against the bar, if that makes any sense. Like, it would end up, if I didn't pull the blade far enough, I don't know if you could see that, but the paper can't go all the way up here because it's against the blade. And it's probably cutting the paper. So you have to make sure that that goes up high enough. Okay. And I have been using all of my scraps as I've been going, except for, you know, I have a few pieces. Okay, so very nice. Right there, very good. And then the pocket. So now I'm going to actually put the pocket down first, and then I'm going to slide this underneath. and that way you don't have a problem seeing these. I have got, it's dried glue, but it's glue all over my fingers. Too funny. Now we're getting the basic decorations down, and then a lot of times I go back and add more decorations, but then you also want to think about, are you going to want to brad, or you're going to want, you know, you're going to want something else there that maybe would be easier before you stuck it down. Don't know what paper I'm going to put on here, but I do have these smaller cards, and I thought how sweet that would be to, maybe this one would look good with nice greens. How sweet this would be to have a little flip. And that would make a nice, see, that's a good green there, and it has a good flip on it. Huh, let me see. Now this has the paper that is on, this is page number 3, so page number 2, it's facing page. It has this material, this paper over there, so that would bring that paper over onto this page. Let me see. I don't think I have any scraps large enough to do this, so let's see. Yeah, how about if we just did this? It would just be that, and then this would be on top of it. And then we'd have the green up above. And I think that's pretty nice. And this will bring this, but yet the green will go fine, and the black is not adding any more colors because the page that's over here is full of colors. So I think this is a simple, very nice page. Now the only thing is, I'm gonna want to, well, I think, let's see, I'm either going to want to add a flap or make this like a tuck spot, and then it could hold, let's see, where, that's not it. It really could hold like these smaller cards. Huh. I don't know, love, I don't know. But let's get this cut. Oops. Easy there. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, that wasn't extremely straight. Although it, no, it was not extremely straight. So let me, that's just weird. Now, is this straight? Yes, it is. I don't know. Yep, okay, we're good. So now, let's see. So this can go any direction. This is non-directional. Okay, I'm going to put this on my white. Black on black is not the easiest to see. So I'm going to put a mark here. And I'm going to put a mark here. Okay. And my mark is, can't find it. My mark is right there. Alrighty. There we go. And then, oh, the other day I cut a bunch of stuff, made a bunch of marks, and I ended up cutting off all the marks because I cut the wrong side of the paper off. I was like, really? Did I honestly just do that? And then I had to go back and make all the marks on it again. It was very, very enlightening. But I figured if that's the worst thing I did, then it was a good crafting day. Okay. What is on the back of this? There's that is on the back of that. That's not all that intriguing. Now this is a good, I think I'm just gonna make it a pocket so I can put something in that direction. So I think that's what I'm gonna do with this. Yeah. Okay. Let me ink this. Put this up for a minute. I didn't quite get that on straight, did I? You think I'd had some spikage in my water. Oh my Lord. My allergies have been so bad, and I just all of a sudden, I say in the last hour, I finally just said I'm taking a Tylenol, because I can't really take a whole lot of allergy medicine. So I took a Tylenol and I'm feeling better, so I said I'm going to craft. But been a little stir crazy all day. Just a smidge. Oh, come on, girl. You can do me better than that, can't you? Come on. There we go. The only thing is about getting the you know, the pushing it down in, if it gets into your glue, there, I got a big piece of that out. If it goes down into your glue later on, you're, because it'll all go down to the bottom, and then when you get down close to the bottom of your glue, you're going to end up with some smoochy stuff that's in there that keeps clogging your bottle. And the only way that you're going to stop it from doing it is by dumping what's left to the bottom of the bottle and starting fresh. So just to kind of keep that in mind when you're not putting the pin back in this thing, like I rarely ever do, I'm gonna pay for it. But you know, that's a lot of times that's what's happening when you're getting down towards the end and you continue to clog up. That's your main problem. You don't put your pin back in your glue. I've seen some people, I mean, they use it, they put that pin back in every single time, and it's like, you go, girl. Or guy. But the majority of us take it out, and, well, it's pretty bad when you keep a magnet. This is a sheet of magnet. I've got one pin on here, and when I take that off, I throw it on this so I don't lose it. So it's a pretty good sign that I'm not doing what I'm supposed to. Oh, Lord, Lord, Lord. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can get this on a little straighter. There we go. Get a little ink on there. I have only forgotten to, so far now, of course I say that, and you know, the whole rest of this video I'll be like, oh, I jinxed myself. Not that I believe in that, but you know. But I've only not inked up one piece of paper. So it was pretty good. So far, of course, this is only my third page. I guess that's really not a good judge. Oh, good Lord. So, yeah, this is from the Artisan. Oh, what is that? The Artisan. Yeah, like the Artisan. I don't know. It seems like there's something else on that name of that, but anyway, you know what I'm talking about. So, oh shoot, that is not how I wanted to do that. Shoot. Let's push this there. This there, this there, and we're going to line that up inside there. Get over here, see where I'm at. There we go. Alrighty, then I did do this. I'm going to make myself a little side pocket. And tilt it up ever so slightly. go. Pretty. Now I think I'm going to add, let's see, what do I have here? Yeah, I'm going to cut these off. Cut these little buggers off. There we go. Okay. Okay, how well does this fit down in here? Okay, cut a little bit more off. And I'm actually going to cut a little bit off both sides because I still didn't really clear the scoring stuff on those. Now let's see. Yes. And then I'm also going to okay, where are you? Right here. Okay. Sometimes the glare makes this really hard to get right. There we go. I have to look this one up because although it's a Martha Stewart, I don't know what this one's called. If one of you guys do, let me know in the comments. That would be super. But if not, I'll look it up, and because I like to write them down, but I haven't done that one. Like this one, I guess I haven't done this one either. Yeah, usually I write them down so I know them. Let me show you. Floral Vine. See? I'm telling you the truth. Usually I do. As I show two of them that don't have anything on them, you're like, yeah, right. Okay, so I am just going to line this up on the 1 inch line. And oh, I put a piece of paper where it didn't belong. Come on. What the hey? There we go. There we go. Okay. So this should fit in there fairly easily and just go right to pretty much the edge. Oh yeah, see, isn't that pretty? Okay. So I think I'm going to leave it right there. And I'm going to hold this up and I'm going to run the glue. right down. Oops, a little bit coming out right there. Okay, so just showing you where I've put the little opening on the side there so that you have the little tags there, and I did cut the tag for this paper, and I believe it's 7 1/4 by 8 1/4, but I think I'm measuring it out here, and I'm gonna write it down for you. Sorry. And again, I'm not doing anything. 7 1/4 by 8 1/2. Okay, thank you. Anyway, I'm not doing anything on the actual tags until I know that, you know, what paper I've got left. And so I've got the, I guess I was going to flip it around and put some stuff on it and bring my book over. And here I'm showing you, I had to actually open up a section of that and slide that in because I forgot it. So I just kind of put a little spatula underneath there and opened it up. But anyway, so I'll stick that in there and I'm going to the next page. Thanks, guys.